Speaking of school and these institutions, right? As a filmmaker, I never went to film school. I've applied in the past, Ryerson, York, but I never got in. My portfolio wasn't strong enough, and for whatever reason, right? But I always fascinated with people like yourself that actually do go to school for it, and I'm always curious, like your experience there, because you studied basically this artistic profession in an institution, right? Something that I can't really
Yeah.
wrap my head around. But it's possible people do it. So I wanted to know what was it about the College of Makeup Art and Design that made you want to enroll and educate your studies?
I knew that I didn't, I knew that I loved makeup and that's what I wanted to go into,
Yeah.
but I didn't know exactly how to pursue that as a career.
Okay.
So I thought that the best way to get educated on that would be to go to school for it. And I did a bunch of research on which schools, and I knew a couple of people who had already gone to CMU, and they said it's the best school and it has a great reputation. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the top makeup schools in North America. So I was like, okay, like I'm sure they're gonna teach me something that I don't know or I
Yeah.
can't find online.
Yeah.
Um, and it definitely did. And I actually struggle with being creative myself, like
Mm.
coming up with new ideas or new concepts. That's something that I find difficult. So I think it pushed me to kind of like think outside the box and expand the way that I think a little bit more. And I loved it.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
because the reason why I ask is I first of all never heard of the College of Makeup Art and Design, just because I'm always thinking like screenplays and directing,
Yeah.
cinematography. So I've attended schools like Raindance, Toronto. Have you heard of Raindance by any chance? Have you
No.
taken any classes?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So those are more foundational courses, like to teach you the filmmaking process. But again, makeup is so critical in film that I think I'm just more intrigued at the fact that they have a whole school dedicated to that. I think it's so important. Is this school, has it been around for a while or?
Yeah, it has been around for a while and it was actually called Complexions or something before.
Oh, okay. Interesting
Yeah.
name. I kind of like
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
a bit different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But this school was also great because it taught the specific program that I did. I had learned every aspect within the makeup industry. So I
Right.
did fashion and photography. We did film, theater, prosthetics, creature design, like everything that we would need to know in any area of makeup was covered by this program that I took at the school. And I think
Right.
that that also helped me realize like where I wanted to take my career.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So, yeah,
Yeah, and that's exactly what I want to get into. Did this experience benefit your career?
yeah, for sure. A
Yeah.
100%.
Did it
Yeah.
open up like contacts and things like that, or challenge you creatively, artistically?
So, yeah, it definitely challenges you creatively and artistically. And, it was a stressful process because it's really hard to not compare yourself to your classmates.
Yes.
And
Yes.
some people are coming from like art school and they have all these, they're so creative and they draw. And I'm like, I don't know. I just came from university where I'm writing essays all day, every day. So like,
Yeah. Yeah. For
I
sure.
didn't feel like I had that. And I felt like at the beginning, I was really comparing myself to the other work that I was seeing. And then I was
Of
like,
course.
okay, just stop doing that. Just recognize that you have something else that's different and
Yeah.
own that. And that's it.